Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Xana520, and welcome back to Ocarina of Time. We're having a bit of a swim here. So I can pop out of here real quick. In the last episode, we discovered that we had been sealed away for 7 years. And in that time, Ganondorf has taken over the world. We now have to find the 5 sages of the forest, fire, water, shadow, and spirit, and claim their medallions. But we had to first go to Kakariko Village to get this little dude, the Hookshot, an old friend from games past. And we're just about to head up to the Forest Temple now. However, that guy is here. So to get past this guy, you have to go left and right to avoid his swings and get past him. And now we can just sort of, do this. And he drops a variable amount of rupees. Sometimes he drops 15, sometimes he drops 20. It's up in the air what he drops. The flow of time is always cruel. Its speed seems different for each person, but no one can change it. The thing that doesn't change with time is a memory of younger days. In order to come back here again, play the Minuet of Forest. You have learned the Minuet of Forest. Link, I'll see you again. So, the Minuet of Forest is the first of our warp songs. And the warp songs will bring us back to these strange silver platforms that we've been seeing all over the place. There is one for each temple, plus the Temple of Time. But this is how we needed to get up here. And now we can finally enter the Forest Temple. Hello? Get out of here, stupid bullfos. So, we need to climb up here first. Hookshot too short. Taking a shortcut up the vine wall, and there's a Skulltula right away. Secrets and mysteries abound, theories rage about this place. Also, thankfully, we're able to destroy these things very easily now. So we need that chest. That chest contains a key. One of the first key of many. Because all adult dungeons require small keys to open certain doors. There we go. Alright, through the door. And in this case, we need this key for the first door that we encounter. Also, these guys ain't a problem no more. And now we get to find the puzzle of this place. these 4 Poes appear and steal the colored flames from their braziers, causing the elevator to sink into the floor. Without this elevator, we cannot access the boss. So we now must hunt down these Poes. Before we go anywhere, firstly, Skulltula number 2. Now we come in here. This is a bubble. It's a skull with wings, basically. And here, we get our first mini-boss, the Stalfos. These are the creatures that Fado told us that anybody who enters the Lost Woods will turn into. You just have to beat these 2 bozos. These guys actually do have chivalry. If you're locked onto one of them, the other one will not attack. I am dying to this weak enemy. Because I'm neglecting to put up my shield. What's in the chest? Key number 2. Give me this fairy. I actually need this one. Also, I do not need the poacher saw on that. Let's use nuts. And you know what? No, let's not use bombs. I don't think we need to use bombs in this dungeon. Also, the bubble's back. Goodbye. I think our first path is going to take us up through here. I do not entirely remember how to do this dungeon. Here's our first locked door. With a key, we can open it. Kind of need a bit of magic. I wouldn't say no to magic. Another bubble. Poke. We can come up here. Come to think of it, I think... You know what? I think the way we need to go is actually through the... Yeah, I think it's actually through that, that block of time that I saw. Also, my tablet's dying. I've been recording for so long. I went really ham on this recording session. I've recorded like 13, up to episode 13. Have a rather large backlog to work through now. And you guys are not going to hear about it until well after the fact. Ow, my neck. Giant Deku Baba. See you later. Hello. No. I do not appreciate you throwing rocks at me. So I'll come over here. There's not a whole lot we can do in this room. There's a gold Skulltula on the wall up there. There's another giant Deku Baba. And then there's this wall covered in Skullwaltulas. And these ones, unfortunately, are going to have to be avoided. So, does anybody remember how to avoid Skullwaltulas? Climb past this one. Stop, wait for him to turn around. Climb back up, and there we go. Completely avoided. And the door locked. Because there's a bubble. Wow. Tough enemy. There's also a chest in here. What's in the box? What's in the box? I think it's the map. It is indeed the map. So let's take a look at our map. 2 floors, 2 basements. That's an interesting basement. That is 2. Oh, off we go. And now we're up here again because I went through the wrong stinking door. This door. Now we're on the other side. Oh, there's a decky fire. Let's get rid of that. And that is a Skullwaltula. But we need to go over there. This is a grapple point. And you can always grapple these, provided you're in range. We can stand on this button to drain the water from the moat. Oh, I should probably talk about the dodge roll at some point. Oh, we can pick up a stick, I guess. We can't use them, but we can pick them up. I hear a Skulltula. Well, we can, if we're careful, grapple onto this chest and come up here to grab a heart. And then also grab the Skulltula. I think in short order we'll be going to Lake Hylia to pick up something that we can do there. And it'll make some things a little bit easier. But right now we need to go down the well. There's more hearts down here if you need them. This is that first basement. And at the end of this passageway, we find a chest. And this chest contains another small key, number 3. Key number 3. Now we need to climb out of the well on the other side. Let's see. We're back here. Not a whole lot we can do here. Let's get out of here. So, we haven't encountered... Well, I guess we have encountered blade traps. But this roll is not entirely useless. If you roll, you actually do get invincibility frames. And I think it's... Well, it's not going to work on this enemy because he actually has an attack. But when your head hits the ground, you have invincibility frames for a short amount of time. And you can use that to bypass things like traps. It works on some enemies, but not all. Anyway, we need to rearrange this room a little bit. Over here you might... What? There are arrows painted on the floor. Yes, there are. And the arrows point us to this spot, where there is a Garuda marking on the floor. And there's a box here with Garuda markings on it. Oh my goodness, this is so slow. So we need to pull this box out here. Push it over here. Wait for the thunk noise. There we go. Walk out here. Turn right. Turn right. And then push it into place. And now we can climb up here to the next floor. But, unfortunately, there's another box. And we're going to have to grab this one from the other side first in order to put it in place. So this block was actually hiding a ladder. we can now climb up the ladder. Isn't there a thing over here? Yeah, there's an eye switch. Unfortunately, we don't have any kind of projectile weapons right now to activate that eye switch, because we can't use our slingshot anymore. Wait for the thunk. There we go. Drop back down. Climb up here. And push the block into place. I suppose while we're pushing these blocks, I could talk about the first generation Gerudo symbol, which was in fact a crescent moon with a 4-pointed star. Unfortunately, it was changed, or I should say, not unfortunately, but it had to be changed by Nintendo because of their policy about religion, and they claimed the symbol was in fact too similar to the Islamic moon, or whatever religion that is. I think it's Islam. So they changed it into what it is now. Anyway, key lock. And what the heck is going on here? What is this? This corridor is all twisted. Yeah, it is. What is this Alice in Wonderland nonsense going on here? Watch for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Yeah, anytime that Navi says that, it means there are wall masters in this room. And we've got a bunch of portraits here. Some of them black. And one of them has one of the ghosts on it. Well, we come in here, and this guy. This guy will walk across the hole in the floor, but you can't walk across that hole in the floor. Don't try it. Like, really don't try it. You'll end up in the room where the first Stalfos fight was. And you don't want to be there. Come on, do a jump attack. Do a jump attack! Do a jump attack. There you go. I wonder if I can still do the poke. Poke! Do a jump attack. There we go. And once he's down, the ceiling will slide into place, and now we get the fight. 2 of them. Now, I think the thing about this fight is that you have to kill both of them within a reasonable amount of time. Ow. Stop it. Stop trying to be fancy. Missed. Stop trying to be fancy, stupid. Okay. See how his parts are all over the floor? You gotta kill him before his partner comes back up. So you have to fight him all over again. And there he goes. He's back. Come on. And he's back again. Come on. I've never had this happen. There we go. Also, that death animation tends to lag really bad on emulators. Alright, let's get some hearts. Let's get our health back. This is because the emulators can't handle the, all the particles or something. Anyway, what do we got in here? Remember how the Kokiri store sold arrows? Well, now we've got a bow. You found the fairy bow. So now we have ranged weaponry once again. Fairy slingshot, now fairy bow. Let's swap this out for our nuts. And I'm not too happy about the fairy bow, because I know what it's attached to. Anyway, we've got a picture here. Shoot it with an arrow, it'll burn away. I forget which one this is. It's maybe Amy. But once we deal with all the paintings, she will appear. I think we can actually get her name if we're careful here. I need to... Not bombs. Pull out your nuts. Let's see. Joelle. One of the 4 Poe Sisters. There we go. Use a nut to make her appear. Jump attack. Use a nut to make her appear. Jump attack. 3 jump attacks, take them out. Or, alternatively, you can use arrows. Getting rid of her also spawns a chest here. And the chest contains another key. So now, let's go across the hall here. See if we can get more hearts out of these pots. Guess not. Come across the way here. What's in these? There's a heart. And now we just get to repeat the pattern, because there's another ghost in this hallway. Or in this stairwell. This is the blue one. Again, I'm not sure. Maybe this one's Amy. I know the purple one's name is Meg. Who are you? You're Beth. Amy must be the green one then. Use a nut to make you appear. And you're gone. And that's just like that. That's 2 flames already taken care of. The red and the blue one. You still need green and purple. And you can't get the purple one until you've got the green one. And all the other ones. I believe this large chest here is going to contain the compass. Correct. If I could stop yawning, I think it might be time to get to bed for me. This will be the last thing I record. Yeah, it's about 11:30. When I usually have to go to bed at 8. I'm tired. Also, locked door. Open locked door. Now we're in another one of these goofy, crazy rooms. And yes, watch for shadows of monsters that hang from the ceilings, because there are wall masters in this room as well. Come through here. And there's a locked door. So, it probably would actually behoove us to use the Ballmaster. Boop. Who will drag us back to the beginning of the dungeon? I don't need to deal with you. Goodbye. And you're going to get pinned to a wall. So, now that we've got a bow, we can actually open this door. And this door will lead us out into the one courtyard. This courtyard. Yeah, give me that stick. Wait a minute, which way do we want to go? Stop. I think we actually want to go through this door over here. The dungeons start getting a little longer, the little further into the game you get, until you eventually culminate with a spirit temple. Let's not talk about the water temple. The water temple actually is not that difficult. Who are you? So we can come up here. It's not here, is it? No. It's out this way. And up one more level. Let's take the ladder. Ladder's easier. Yeah, here we go. Come out here to where the rope is. And actually hit the eyeball. And spawn a chest. What's in the chest? Arrows. Okay. This is not the way I wanted to go. Get up the ladder. Climb the block, please. Thank you. There we go. Now, you may notice that yellow eye switch. Or that silver eye switch, rather. That silver eye switch is actually a switch. Shoot it in the eye. The eye closes. And it untwists this hallway. If you shoot it again, it will open the eye again and retwist the hallway. But we don't want that right now. We want this straight. And over here, we've got a very fancy looking chest. And a wallmaster coming to say hi. This is the boss key chest. You got the boss key. Now you can get inside the chamber where the boss lurks. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Now we don't want to fall down this hole. Into this room, full of bubbles. Well, full in quotation marks. There's 2 bubbles in here. There we go. Take out those 2 guys. Give me my nut. Where do you get the upgrade for? What's the other upgrade for nuts? Oh, I remember. Okay. So now we're up here. And you can jump across here. Grab these hearts. And then grab this guy. There we go. Got it. Finally. There's a giant Deku Baba over here who wants our face. Nope. Okay, we got a cubby. And we got another cubby. But this one's got a door in it. And here is a floor master. Floor masters are kind of like wall masters, but they're a little more aggressive. And the big thing is they do this. And if you don't kill them all, and let one grab you, they'll reform into a big one. So rather than mess with that, I just did a spin attack. Takes them all out. And inside this chest is a key. And this Dekubaba is going to have respawned. So let's sneak past it. And now, we're in this room again. Woo. So now we have the key to get through that twisty room from before. Unfortunately, we're out of time because I just noticed the time clock. So next time, on Ocarina of Time, we're going to head back to that twisty room, the other twisty room, and see what lies beyond its door, past the green bubbles. This is Anna520, signing out.